From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Sunday, April 1st, 2018. Silver is trading at $16.36 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,325 per ounce. Zencash is trading at $15, and the average price of Bitcoin is $6,696. Antiwar.com reports as the U.S. continues to escalate the war in Afghanistan, the official position is that there are no timetables anymore, no deadlines. 17-plus years into the conflict, any pretense of a quick ending has long since evaporated. That does not, however, mean that the Pentagon isn't feeling any pressure, as preposterous claims of progress ring as hollow today as they did in 2004 or 2013 or any other time during the war. The U.S. may feel comfortable committing to decades more of the same, but NATO allies that keep getting dragged in for a new escalation are increasingly skeptical that there is a real endgame. Pentagon leaders are desperate to show that something is different this time around and that they aren't just spinning their wheels in Afghanistan, even though that's really what's happening. Joint Chiefs of Staff Chairman General Joe Dunford insists that this year will be fundamentally different from the last 17 years of U.S. war in Afghanistan. Notably absent from General Dunford's assurances is any concrete change. Instead, he just vaguely claims that the right people are in places and that the U.S. remains committed. It's hard to imagine that the Pentagon would have ever admitted to having the wrong people in place in Afghanistan over the last 17 years. Claims of progress are unchanging throughout the Afghan war and are as empty as ever, with less and less territory under control of the Afghan government. The constant immediate goal of the Afghan war is, as ever, to maintain the illusion of progress so as to prevent any upswell in the demand to end the conflict.
Bitcoin Not Bombs is a launching pad for nonprofits and social entrepreneurs into the financial freedom of the Bitcoin economy. Bitcoin Not Bombs offers premium publicity campaigns designed to facilitate an organization's adoption of Bitcoin as a payment system and to fully capitalize on that decision in their fundraising efforts. Bitcoin Not Bombs is fully committed to being the hub of the nonprofit sector of the Bitcoin economy, maximizing the potential cross-promotion of our clients and commercial partners. To learn more, visit bitcoinnotbombs.com.
UPI reports the Baton Rouge Police Department in Louisiana fired Blaine Salamone, the officer who fatally shot Alton Sterling in 2016 outside a convenience store. Police Chief Murphy Paul announced the disciplinary action on Friday and released footage from the body cameras worn by Salamone and Officer Howie Lake II, who were involved in the confrontation with Sterling. The announcement came 3 days after Louisiana Attorney General Jeff Landry said no charges would be filed against either officer for the shooting, which kicked off a fresh wave of protests, some of which involved the Black Lives Matter movement. Sterling's 5 children filed a wrongful death lawsuit last summer against the city of Baton Rouge, accusing the city of inadequate police training.
For over 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. And as a Bitcoin-preferred business, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts Brokerage today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co.
Reuters reports Baylor University in Texas paid more than $15.1 million to its former head football coach, Art Briles, after firing him in 2016 for failing to address students' complaints of rape and sexual assault by football players, according to new tax filings. A spokeswoman for Baylor University, a private Baptist university in Waco, said the money was severance pay made as part of a legal settlement and came from institutional reserves. Kenneth Starr, who was forced to step down as the university's president and chancellor in the wake of the scandal, received more than $4.5 million in severance pay, according to the school. Starr rose to prominence in the 1990s for his investigation of Bill Clinton's sex scandals while Clinton was U.S. president. Starr said in 2016 he was not aware of the assault allegations but accepted responsibility. Both Briles and the university have said there were serious shortcomings in how they responded to the complaints of assault. The payments, which were first reported by the Dallas Morning News, appear in the university's 990 form, a disclosure document the university must file annually with the IRS as a nonprofit organization. Last year, Baylor reached a settlement with a former student who had sued, saying she was a victim of gang rape by football players and the school overlooked a violent culture in order to keep good players on its team. This has been FPP Radio News. Online at fppradio.com.